Hi everyone. Today I will have another pick a card reading on love, and this pick a card reading is controversial to say the least, if not suicidal, because I suddenly have this crazy idea to make pick a card reading for singles on how true are pick a card readings that you have watched on your love life. So if you like to watch pick a card readings on who is going to be your next partner, how you are going to meet, what's next in your love life, and you wonder why what they said in the picker cards and what happens in reality are different. And you are wondering how true are these picker cards actually. Hopefully this picker card ironically will answer that for you. So yeah, this picker card is kind of suicidal because who knows, like after you watch this, maybe you will not come to my channel anymore. Because if the pick a card readings about your love life turn out to be ambiguous at best, then maybe you won't trust tarot pick a cards anymore. But I don't know why I feel like doing this crazy topic today, so let's see what will happen. Okay, actually I feel a little bit like I feel like this is kind of fun. So yeah, let's just do it. So apologize if I don't allow chat because I don't want to get distracted while I'm doing the reading. So we have three piles here. This is pile A, B, C. Yeah, so today I don't use number, I use letters just for the heck of it. Pile A, B, C, choose the pile that you feel drawn to and we will get started. So let's start with pile A. How true are pick a card readings on your love life is? How true? So actually we are going to start with oracle card, just so that we can get the a wider answer. So for my pile A, for the people who watch, well, currently nobody's watching, but for people who will watch this live pick a card reading later, what the pick a card readings they have watched generally have told them about their love life. So this is for my singles who pick pile A. For my single people who choose pile A, who resonate with pile A, what pick a card readings they have watched told them about their love life, their future love life. What the pick a cards they have watched, what the pick a cards my pile A have watched told them about their love life. Okay. So for the people who have chosen pile A, God, universe, spirit guides, and angels and archangels. For my pile A people, how true are the pick a card readings they have watched about their love life? For my singles who choose pile A, how true are the pick a card say about their love life? Okay, we have the masculine. I just want to get one more. How true are the pick a card said about their love life? For my pile A, for So this, oh, okay. So I asked the wrong question. Sorry. Not how true, but what the picker cards have told them about their love lives. For my pile A, for those drawn to pile A, what the picker cards they have watched told them about their love life. My singles who choose pile A, my singles who choose pile A, what the picker cards they have watched told them about their love life. Okay, we have focus. So, this is number 14, and 14 reduced to 5, and 5 is usually the number of conflict. So, again, this reading is for singles. If you haven't listened to the intro, so if you have been watching pick a cards on your future love life, most likely those pick a cards told you to focus on yourself first. So this is a general, okay, a general answer. I don't know how many pick a card readings about love that you have watched, but this is like the overall answer, the majority of the answer those pick a card have given to you, okay? So most likely the pick a cards on love you have watched told you to focus on yourself first and on your transformation. They want you to be on your own for now, because your power is almost full. I think those pick a cards told you that you have to be in alignment with your true self. You have to come to your own power before you can come into union with whoever your future partner is, or whoever your next lover is. You have to dig deep within yourself. Dig deep, I don't know. Sorry, I cannot spell. Those pick a cards probably told you that you need to know yourself, okay? Yeah, we have waxing gibbous. Waxing is the phase before the full moon. Most likely, those of you who pick pile A, you have worked on yourself quite a lot. You have start to question, who am I? Where am I going? What kind of job do I love to do? What kind of career I want to do? What kind of life I want to live? What kind of person am I, and what kind of person I want to become? So you have to ask those questions first to yourself, and to really wait for the answer to come from within you. You have to be on your own for now and get those answers, so that you will know what kind of lover or partner will be suitable for you. Okay? Yeah, so this is what those pick a card readings most likely told you in general. Okay? Because maybe not all of those pick a cards told you the same thing, but maybe a majority of them. Okay? Anything else those pick a card readings have told my singles who choose pile A? on their love life in the future. Anything else those picker cards have told my singles who choose pile A on their love life? Anything else those picker cards have anything else those picker cards told my pile A on their love life? Same thing, patience. They want you to walk down that tunnel first, and yeah, they want you to take this. Most likely, those picker cards told you to take this journey to find out more and more about yourself and what kind of life you want to live. And it's funny, we have this red balloon. This reminds me of the red balloon in the horror movie It. I think the red balloon symbolizes inner child, childlike happiness, innocence, which was turned into horror by the monster in It. So, and it also reminds me of Winnie the Pooh's red balloon. So, those picker card readings on love that you have watched most likely have told you quite often that you need to be in touch with your true self, with your inner child, with your childlike soul. And as you continue on your journey, as you experience a lot of things and get to know your true self more and more and come out on the other side of the tunnel, that's when your manifestation of a partner, a romantic partner, will come true. So yeah, this is what the picker card readings that you have watched told you, most likely have told you about your love life. Now let's see if it's true. How true is it? So for my singles who choose pile A, okay, I forgot to say that this reading is all inclusive, so doesn't matter your gender, your sexuality. If you are single, then you are the target audience for this reading, okay? So how true, no, not how true, are these pick a card prediction on your love life true? Are these prediction on your love life true? Are these prediction on are these pick a card readings on your love life true? Or how true it is? Success. I think this is saying that yes, if you, the pick a card readings that you have watched, which encourage you to know yourself and to go on a journey to find out what makes you feel most lively and happy, is correct. And if you follow this route, you will achieve success in whatever you do. So you have to find yourself, okay? Wow, we can end this reading here. And look at what is at the bottom of the deck. It's romance. So yeah, romance is coming for you in the future, my singles who love to watch love pick a card readings. But yeah, those pick a card readings on love who told you to work on yourself, to focus on yourself for now, to kind of mute the noise of the outside world and to patiently work on yourself, to patiently find your way in this world are true. Okay, now we are going to pull some tarot cards on what your love life is going to be like. What your love life is going to be like. So if these tarot cards correspond to these cards, then the pick a card readings that you have watched about your love life are on point. Okay, so for my singles who choose this pile A, what their love life are actually going to be like. My singles who choose pile A, no matter their gender, no matter their sexuality, what their love life in the future is going to be like. What their love life in the future is going to be like. My pile A single, what their love life will be like in the future. Just one more. Maybe one more. Oh, okay. I don't know if this will fit the frame. I hope so. Okay. Oh, look at that. Two of Cups. Yeah, tend your own garden first. So I can tell you for sure now that those love readings that you have watched on YouTube, who told you to not stressing out about your love life and tend your garden first, enjoy your singleness, is true. And then when you least expect it, someone will come from the sea to the shore to find you. Okay, let's see. I think some of you are still in two minds about whether you want romantic love, because I think this is saying that when you have found a romantic partner, it's not going to be all rainbows and roses. There will be conflict of interest because you are two very different people coming together, right? I mean, most likely your partner will be more in the flow, but this can flip-flop, okay? So just answer for yourself who between these two persons are more like you in real life. So one person is more carefree and the other person is kind of more realistic, more rigid perhaps, because they are standing on land. And this person looks as if they have come from the sea. But it's like they help each other to find balance, to find a sense of as if they have come home, even though they are different, but they complement each other. So this is likely what you and your partner will be like, your future partner. So I think with the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, and also the Three of Cups. Oops, I forgot to cover the nudity. I don't want to be censored by YouTube. I think you are still in two minds as to whether you want to find a loving partner soon, or you want to enjoy your single life. Because if we read from the left to the right, it looks like even after you find someone, um, you will still have to reconcile a lot of differences within you. But these are not actually not something bad, because after all, you are two different people. You don't have the same interests, you don't have the same hobbies. So maybe you will clash sometimes. Like, for example, you want to watch a horror movie, but your partner doesn't want to. They like romance movies. Things like that, small things. Or maybe your partner is an introvert and you are an extrovert. And you like to party and they like to stay home. Things like that. So you have to reconcile those differences. And maybe sometimes it makes you frustrated, because I think you are this type of person who tends to overthink everything. Like, you sometimes you let your mind get the better of you. So even if you already find someone, you will sometimes, when you have conflicts or when you have clashing interests and you don't see eye to eye on something, your mind will take over, your over worrying mind will take over, and it will silence the voice in your heart that tells you that even though you are different, you are meant to be, or that this person loves you, sincerely love you. So this is what your love life in the future is going to be like based on your current energy. So you are still actually unsure about whether you want to find someone. You want to have a stable life first. You want to enjoy your single life. And then after you find someone, you feel like, oh my God, I probably have made a mistake. I haven't enjoyed my single life enough. And you feel like you want to spend time with your girlfriends or boyfriends instead. And again, we have a career and collaboration card. I have to cover this with my phone because there is a nudity. So you still have an ambition to pursue study, or to pursue a new career, or to build a new career, or to collaborate with your friends to build a business. So that's why the pick a card readings that you have watched on your love life, they most likely, most of the time, told you to focus on your personal growth, success, on your career, and most importantly, what kind of life makes you happy. Is it a single life, or is it a life you share with a complete stranger? Okay, so I think the advice here is patience, to take time. And after you have come into full transformation, like becoming your full-fledged self, then you will know, the answer will come. What kind of partner do you want to be, do you want to have, or whether you want to be in love at all. Okay. All right. So I think that's it, and maybe I will pull some advices, final advices. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, for pile A, what is the advice for pile A for their love life, singles? My singles who watch pile A. For my singles who watch pile A, what's your advice on their love life, spirit? What is your advice on their love life? What's your advice on their love life? We have forgiveness, reducing burden. Okay, I'm going to read from the guidebook about this. Oh, I think the burden is this. So you have some unresolved trauma or issue, or maybe something from your childhood, and you have to resolve that first before you can enter a healthy romantic relationship with anybody. So the reason why these two of swords come up first is because yeah, it's like when you want a partner, but when you come across someone who is mildly interested in you, it's like you freeze. You freeze because you have this fight or flight mode, and that comes from whatever this is that you need to forgive. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for, maybe you are someone who is so hard on yourself, and you feel like you don't deserve love. Like you want love, but deep inside you feel like you don't deserve it, and you are always afraid that your partner, your future partner, will leave you, will not love you anymore, and that's why you freeze whenever people maybe show interest in dating you. And that's why you are being told to take your time to focus on yourself, to heal and to eventually be confident in yourself. The success card. Sorry about the glare there. So let's see what this forgiveness is all about. Forgiveness. A wrong is done, consequences you cannot deny, but to hold a grudge is to drink poison and think that the other person will die. But to hold a grudge is to drink poison and think that the other person will die. So for some of you, probably you are still traumatized by your experience with your ex. Maybe your ex is toxic, or maybe you carry your past trauma to the relationship and the relationship didn't end well. and you are still bearing grudges. Maybe you are angry to your ex, angry to your family, your parents for making you feel this way. But the thing is that you cannot expect them to say sorry to you. So you have to heal yourself and forgive yourself for whatever so-called mistake you have made in the past because of some unresolved trauma. You have to forgive yourself, you have to heal yourself, you have to tell yourself that you are worthy of love just like everybody else, and you need to forgive what you have done. Like if you realize that you have made mistakes that break you and your ex-partner apart, you have to forgive yourself for that, because at the time you didn't know better. At the time you were still in this fight or flight mode. And you also have to forgive your parents for maybe raising you into someone who is afraid of commitment, or maybe someone who is codependent, who is clingy to their partner, who is insecure. Like if your parents made some mistakes in raising you, that turns you into this insecure person, and which indirectly affect your relationship as an adult, you have to forgive your parents, not for them but for you, so that you can release that anger and grudge and start over, transform. Besides, your parents only did the best that they knew. Probably they passed their trauma on to you unknowingly. So you have to forgive yourself, forgive the people who have wronged you, again, not to excuse their behavior, but so that you can achieve some closure and peace, and you can start over with a new attitude on life and with a new view of yourself, a new view that you are a being worthy of love, and what has been holding you back, what has been disrupting or distracting your previous romantic or platonic relationship, is the trauma that you carry from childhood or from, I don't know, your previous relationship growing up, and that you can change. You can be optimistic again. You can find that pure joy and trust within you again. And that's why we have the Three of Cups. I think it is most important that now you focus on healing yourself with the people who understand you, with your soul family, with the people who fight with you, without the burden of having another romantic relationship. Because if you enter into a new romantic relationship without resolving this trauma, this will only happen again. So this, you have to reach closure first. And if you bear grudges for people who probably won't say sorry to you because they didn't know that they did wrong, it will only hurt you, it won't hurt them. So you have to release that anger, that grudges, okay? And I remember a quote in a comic book: the best revenge is to live happily, to forget all those, to leave behind all those hurt in the past and start anew knowing that you deserve better, that tomorrow is going to be better as you find the things, the people that will bring you joy and accept you as you are. Okay? Okay, being a cold. I'm not going to read everything, just things that are relevant. Okay, being a cold season festival, Halloween is the perfect time to pause and to think about how things actually are in our lives and what heavy burdens we don't wish to carry through these harder, leaner times. Some of this heavy heartedness may relate to old relationships or grievance. Some may relate to negative feelings we hold on to tightly about others, and even a lack of compassion for the mistakes we have ourselves made. Basically, everything I have just said, okay? It is said that it takes a big person to apologize, but in many ways, it takes an even bigger person to forgive. When we hold grudges, the negative energy is incredibly toxic. It is like drinking a poison and expecting the other unforgiven person to die. Whilst we may even harbor feelings of revenge, and to be honest, that does feel good for a while. It is important that we move those feelings along to forgiveness and release as soon as possible for our own health and well-being. If you haven't chosen this card, think about who it is that you could be forgiving, and that includes yourself. Basically everything that I have just said, okay? So, yeah, so in conclusion, the pick a card readings on love that told you that you need to forgive yourself first, you need to heal from your past wound, you need to focus on your own healing, and especially to who you are. If none of these bad things happen to you, you have to focus on who you are, who you were when you were a child, and when you were most happiest. So focus on your happiest moment. Who are you when in those happiest moments? Are you someone who likes to laugh, to joke around? Are you someone who people can talk to conveniently? Then those qualities are your best qualities, your power. So you have to work on yourself, find your own power, find your full moon, and don't be so hard on yourself in the process, because trauma, especially those you have accumulated since childhood, you may need to peel them one by one like layers of onion, and it takes time. And this reminds me of layers of onions, you see. So be patient with yourself, enjoy the journey, and most importantly, have a good support system. And also your career is also very important. Collaborate with people who get you. Collaborate with people who fight with you. You will know, your gut feeling will know whether these people are good for you or not. Collaborate with them. Build your life back. Build your career back. And once you get confident, once you spread your wings and fly, then you will find the person who are meant to be with you, okay? Wow, powerful message. So, just one last practical message. We will move on then to pile B, sorry. Any other message for pile A? Singles who choose pile A on their love life. all has been said and done. I cannot find, oh my god, too many cards flipped. I just need one more, please. Just need one more, just one more. Okay, this one wants to come out. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So find that part within you that still believe in magic and love. Find that part within you that people love about you. Remember the times, just write on a diary when you feel most happiest, and jot down, write down what makes those moments feel very enjoyable. Like who you spend it with, who you spend your happiest moment in life, and in what situation it happens. And ask yourself, how can I make that happen again? So find who you really are. Find your best qualities, your purest qualities, and release all the hurt, all the grudges in the past, and move onward with your, not your new self, but your true self. Okay, release all those old programmings, all the bad things, all the gaslighting that your previous relationship have made you doubt yourself. Everything, your parents, your exes, your ex-friends have told you about yourself that made you feel bad and negative about yourself. Check with yourself whether it's true, and discuss with friends who really love you so that they can tell you that it's not true, and you have to release these bad thoughts, these self-sabotaging thoughts, this codependency, all the negative things that result from your past trauma. You have to release them. And then after you release them, you will find that you are someone who is full of love and life and joy. And you are someone who is powerful. You have so many good qualities within you. And once you embrace all that and you are healed, even just before that, you will find the person, the romantic partner you are meant to be with. Okay? So that's for you, pile A. So I hope that resonates. And yeah, so thankfully, the picker cards have been mostly right about your love life. So I hope you continue to watch them and watch mine. And if you want personal readings, I will put the information down below in the description box after this video is processed. So click like and subscribe if you resonate with this video, and I will see you next time. Bye. We are moving to pile B now. Okay, so now we are moving to pile B. Those of you who choose pile B, where are my tarot decks? Okay. Those of you who resonate with the Crystal Visions Tarot, those of you who choose pile B, we are going to ask the question of how true are the picker cards you have watched about your love life. So again, this reading is for singles only. It doesn't matter your sexuality, your sexual orientation, your gender. This is for everyone, okay? Okay, I think I will draw an oracle card first to see what the picker cards you have watched so far mostly told you about your love life. For my pile B singles, for my pile B singles, okay, for my pile B singles, what the picker cards that you have watched mostly told you about your love life in the future. What for my pile B singles, what the picker cards have told them about their love life. What the picker cards have told them about their love life. We have sovereignty. Wow. I feel like I need to pull one more just to clarify. It seems like the answer is almost similar with pile number 1. Pile A, I mean. And we also have the same number here. Pile A got 14, you got 41. And it reduced to 5. And 5 is about conflict. Not conflict, but expansion. Yeah, expansion. Taking risks. Testing your powers. Okay, pile B for my pile B singles. What the picker cards have told them about their love life. What the picker cards have told them about their love life. We have fear. Okay, this sounds like pile A, but one more maybe. Abundance. Anything different? Okay. How we have trust. Okay, I don't know if this is the one. I will just okay. Oh, we have number 5 again. Look at that. What number is this? Oh, we got 11. It's interesting. Look at that. These two women huddle naked in a... Here it's in an egg, and here it's a kind of a cave, and surrounded by fear. And I think I think from these 3 cards, the picker cards that you have watched on your love life, probably they want you, they said something. Oops, I need to recharge my battery, so hang on. All right, sorry about that. So I think the pick a card readings that you have watched on your love life must have said something about you having to come to your own power. And I think this message is very similar to pile A. And you harbor some fears. And these fears can come from anything. It can come from past traumas. It can come from how you were raised that shape how you react to other people in your adulthood and how you behave in a relationship. So if you have been raised in a way by your parents that make you feel insecure, that make you feel that you are not worthy of love, then it makes sense that if you are in a relationship with someone, you will tend to be possessive of the person, and you tend to be easily jealous because you inside you have this fear that this person doesn't love you and will leave you someday. And so you have to transmute this into trust, this fear into trusting in the universe, trusting that you are being well taken care of. And I hear that you need to trust that you need to have this attitude that if you enter a relationship with someone and they disappoint you or they cheat on you, it's their loss, not yours. You are well taken care of. You are loved by the universe, which is all these animals. The universe, the earth, is your home, and you will always be supported and protected. So you don't have to be afraid. And actually, if you release these fears, you will come into your full sovereignty because actually you hold so much power. But the thing is that, especially with the number 4, 4 plus 1, 4 is like a box, stability. It can also be a confinement. And you have been confined by your fears. And now you have to uh, break away from that confinement, which is why we have the plus 1. You break away from that confinement and you stand in your own power. You have to be confident in yourself as you are and not bending yourself to fit anybody else's mold. Okay, so I think this is what the red thread of all the picker cards you have watched about love. I mean, all the picker cards you have watched about love must have said something about this. Okay, now we see how true it is. We will ask the yes or no question. So is it true that you need to overcome this fear first? So how true is it? Is this prediction or these readings about Pile B's love life for my Pile B singles? How true are these big card readings about their love life? How true? Oh, I just saw 54, 54. Wow, we got abundance. So after all, this abundance card is meant to be here. So apologize if I didn't trust myself. So look. Yeah, I think this is a double confirmation that you need to know that you are unconditionally loved by the universe. And if you can trust that and just release all the passion, all the talents, all like release yourself from the fear of being yourself, if you know what I mean. So if all this time you always hide and you never say no to people, or when you are in a relationship you try to people please a lot, if you break away from that and say no and say like, from today onwards I am going to just do things, positive things, I mean, that bring me joy. I will find a career that will bring me joy. I will create money through things that bring me joy. And I will live my life as it suits me, as it is good for me. And I don't want to do otherwise for anybody else. So you once you take that attitude, once you own that attitude, abundance will come towards you, and not just in the form of money, but in all aspects of your life, including romance. And to be honest, I think you are more concerned about money. Or maybe you are not concerned about money, but I don't know if some of you want a partner so that you can feel secure and stable financially. I don't know. Acceptance at the bottom of the deck. So this is saying that those picker cards that you have watched on your love life must have told you at one point or another that you need to accept that for now you are not ready for relationship just yet, or for another relationship if you have just come out of one, because you need to accept what has happened and accept that it is for your good, that it is bringing you closer to who you truly are, to your true self. See, power. Oh, interesting, we have 4. So yeah, this is accepting what was, and then 4 plus 1. 1 is that you break out of the mold and become yourself. Accept that you are different from that other person, and you cannot, like if you already had a previous relationship that didn't end well, you have to accept that, okay, we have reached a closure here, we are finished, and now I'm going on my own and see what will happen. Okay, so now we are going to check out with tarot what will happen for you in your love life in the future. Again, this reading is for singles. So for pile B, my singles would choose pile B. My singles would choose pile B. What their love life will be like in the future. What their love life will turn out to be. We have Ace of Cups, love yourself. Pile B. 2 of Wands, yeah. Focus on yourself and what do you want out of this life. We have the High Priestess. Oh, High Priestess, 8 of Wands. Wow, okay. What was that? Oh, we have, oops. Okay, we have two more cards. The Hermit and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is kind of similar to pile A, but I think pile A is still like, I think for pile A, they will meet someone for pile A, and they will realize that they actually still want to enjoy being single for some time. But for you, I think pile B, I don't see any indication in the near future that you will be with anybody, because I think you are now focusing on healing your trauma, maybe recovering from past relationship with this trust card. You see, she is like in this kind of a some kind of a hermit mode, but she is being protected by the universe. So I think this is the time you are given by the universe to do the things that bring you joy, and for you and you alone. Maybe you will discover a new friendship, or maybe you will discover a new hobby, or you will discover something that brings you so much joy and that feels like a soothing balm for your soul. And then after you get this this healing, this love from the universe, after you regain back your joy, you will start thinking, what do I want to do with this life? Because I think you have some plan. It's just that it has not come to the surface, or you don't have the energy to do it because your glass is empty. So your cup is being filled right now, and after your cup is full, you have options on what to do next. Do I want to be in a relationship, or do I want to explore what the world has for me out there? Because I think you have been confined in fear for so long, or maybe you have been like constricted by your family or tradition, that you don't see much of the outside world, and so you want to kind of enjoy whatever is out there. And then we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is like the mystery, it's like you will connect with your intuition. See see this parallel? It's like once you got healed, once you regain your passion, your energy back, you will feel something that you cannot explain, that there is an abundance, especially material abundance, waiting for me out there. And that I know what to do to achieve it. And then you will set off. You will set off with the 8 of Wands. So you will have this epiphany of what you want to do in life. I think you are a boss bitch or a boss. I don't know what's the word for boss bitch for men. I think you want to fly with above this with this dragon. You want to do a lot of things on your own, and you want to have some time to know yourself, and what do you want out of life. And I think this is what you want to become deep down inside, and what you will become. I can assure you this. You will become this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is full of life, full of joy, and she has a lot of friends. Even though her friends are probably mostly animals, she doesn't feel alone. She doesn't feel lonely. Okay? So I think pile B, you are a very independent person. It's just that people have made you thought that you are incompetent, that you can never shine without a partner, or without your parents, or without someone. But they are so wrong. They want to keep you inside this fear. But your Queen of Wands wants to come out. Your sovereignty wants to come out. And you have to focus on this first, okay? So, unfortunately, no romantic partner in the near future just yet. So, if the pick a card readings on love that you have been watching have this same red thread telling you that you need to come into your own power first, then they are true. They are true. Okay. Okay, but is there any possibility that they will find somebody? Just for the sake of curiosity, is there a possibility that pile B will find somebody? We have two cards. Oh my God, pile B. We have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers can be interpreted in two ways. It can be you meeting your twin flame or soulmate. Like, you will not only find a new person, you will find your true love, the love of your life, and it is a divine union. And you see the thorns of roses here, the bushes of roses full of thorns. It's almost like you and your divine partner are now in your own journey, and you eventually you come out of this clearing after surviving through all those thorns, and you come together. It's like in order for you to reach that rose, that beautiful blooming rose of love, you have to go through the thorns first, and then you come together after you reach the clearing, after you successfully overcome those thorns, overcome those difficulties and hardships, to come into your own full power. So when you meet someone later, you will come together as two people who have become whole in yourself. And we have the Three of Wands. So this is you, I think this is like, once you have come into union, you and this person will light up the world. Like, you will be a power couple. But all this process, you have to go through it alone first. Like, not like alone, but without a romantic partner, okay? Without a romantic relationship to burden you, because you have to come into your power first. I think the universe has prepared this special partner for you, and because they are special, you also have to be special. So you have to go through all this process to become a queen in order to meet your king. You see? It's like Cinderella has to go through all the suffering in order to be a fitting queen to her king, right? So this is your love story. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. So you guys will build something. So not only will you find the love of your life, but you will also build something together with them, something that is long lasting, something that will bring you a lot of abundance. Okay. All right, so let me pull some last oracle cards. Oh, I love this pile B. Okay, for pile B, advice on their love life. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Okay, so yeah, this is a need for you to first pause and fill your cup. So if you remember, first of all, she ate pomegranates in the underworld, and as a result, every 6 months she has to return to the underworld to be with Hades. So it's like death, but it's also like a rebirth, or it's more like it's a period of winter of death before rebirth. So whenever Persephone has to go to the underworld to be with Hades, the world is in winter, is in pause, is in rest. But after the 6 months is over, spring, summer comes, and the world is alive again. So now you are being told to pause and to feel your pomegranate also means abundance, right? And the high priestess is often accompanied with a symbol of pomegranate. So abundance, again, abundance. So I think you need to feel more abundant within yourself first, to feel good within yourself first, to feel great within yourself first, and set off on your journey to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, your ambition, your passion, before you you come into union. Okay, so this is time for rest. This is time to fill yourself with things that bring you joy. Okay, so even if don't see this period of being single as death, okay, as a time where you think, okay, it's hopeless, I'm not going to find anyone, I will be single forever. No, consider it as a preparation for you, a rest period before you begin the quest for your true love and for everything that you ever want. Okay. Woo. Last message. Where is my practical message for pile B? Practical message for pile B on their love life. Practical message on their love life, please. Yeah, see, same life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine bring lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadow that needs to be healed. Yeah, this fear. Anything in the shadow that needs to be healed. This trauma, this fear, this thing that makes you feel afraid to be yourself, to be who you truly are, and anything that makes you feel like you have to people please others, anything that makes you feel like you are not worthy of love, and anything that makes you feel like you have to check on your partner every time to make sure they don't cheat on you, they haven't cheated on you. Anything that makes you feel insecure, unlovable, all those things must go first. And you have to find the joy within yourself, meaning that you have to become this, like this Queen of Wands, whose attitude on love is like, it doesn't matter whether I find somebody or not. What is most important is that I am the Queen of Wands and I love every single second of it. Okay? So that's for you, puppy. I hope this resonates, and I hope this is comprehensible. I hope you understand what I have been trying to say. So if you find this resonating with you, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will add a private link, private reading information down below in the description box if you are interested. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, we are moving on to pile C, but before that, I need to take a sip of drink, so bear with me. So I don't know if Mercury retrograde is over because I'm tripping all over my words. And that never happened in live reading before. Like usually in live reading I feel like I can speak more eloquently than when I pre-record the reading. So I don't know. Okay, so let me get a drink and then I will continue with pile C, the last pile. All right, pile C. So let's see if the pick a cards that you have watched on your love life are true, or how true are they. So we are going to start with an oracle card first, and then we will move into tarot for the truth about your love life. Okay, so for piles, for my singles, we choose pile C. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. Please tap me into the energy of pile C. My pile C singles. My pile C singles. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. Pile C singles, pile C singles. I swear to God, all three piles seems to have the same answer. Self-reflection. I need more. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. For pile C. My singles, we choose pile C. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. What else? What else the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. Give me something different, please. What the pick a card readings have told them about their love life. Gratitude. Again, number 5. All three piles got number 5 today. 2 plus 3. Alright. So I think the pick a cards that you have watched so far about your love life, they probably have told you in one way or another that you need to come into harmony with yourself. No, not just that, but they also want you to do a self-reflection, because most probably in your previous relationship, maybe you hold too high of a standard for your partner. And it's because you are probably too hard on yourself as well. I hope you are not a Virgo, but it's like you have a high expectation of your partners, and when they fell short of that expectation, it's like you got disappointed and you overlook what your partners have done for you. Now, this is not to justify relationship in which your partner is gaslight you, or make you feel bad, or make you feel guilty. And that's why you have to do this self-reflection. You have to go deep within. You have to, I think you better need some time alone, just you and nature. Because when you are in nature, especially near the body of water, you will be like more in touch with your intuition, and you will be able to see objectively how you have treated your ex-partners. Maybe there are some kindness that they have shown you that you overlook because you expect something else from them. Maybe you expect them to fit into this picture of an ideal partner that you always imagine, and when they turn out not to be like that, you got disappointed, even though this person love you in their own way. And so you have to really reflect on that. So I need some clarification on this. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is realization. So eventually, after repeated breakups, in which you feel like, what is wrong? Why I always encounter people like this? You probably will get some epiphany, some realization that, oh, okay, so I also have a part in this. So you are not entirely blameless, okay? So I'm sorry if I'm being very outright here. So I just want to clarify what this self-reflection is all about. Pile C is always the most difficult for me, or pile 3. Please clarify self-reflection for pile C on what the picker cards have told them about their love life. Eight of Cups. Yeah, probably this is like you got almost like you got bored of your relationship, or you want something else, you want something different. Maybe it's not even a relationship. Maybe after several relationships that doesn't satisfy you, you realize that actually you are not made or what you have been looking for, what can bring you so much joy, is not being with somebody else. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and Ten of Cups. So the Empress is a motherly figure, someone who is, it has something to do with this gratitude. So the thing is that you have to ask yourself why you always walk away. Why you always feel like something is missing in your relationship. And you have to enter into this wait. I think it's saying that this is the underlying energy that you cannot see. So I think this is saying that those speaker cards probably have told you in one way or another that the key for you to have a loving, long-lasting, satisfying relationship is when you are satisfied with yourself. Is when you can feel abundant, or rather, if you can find abundance in anything, feeling grateful for what you have in life, feeling grateful for your talents, for your personality, for all the blessing that surround you from friends and families. Count your blessing. Have a mindset of abundance. If you have a mindset of abundance, then you will be able to, then it will be easier for you to feel more grateful of the things that surround your life, and it will be much easier for you to love your partner and to see their good qualities. And that is the key to a happily ever after. It is to feel, to see the good in all things, okay? And I'm not saying toxic positivity. I'm just saying that, well, if, for example, if your partner um, bring you, if you told them to buy you some food because you will come late from work, and then they pick you up and they bring you some food, but the food is not to your taste, and then your partner said something like, well, this is all I can find, or um, you have said that you have allergy to certain food and this is the safest food that I can find. And if you cannot be grateful of that attention and you seek for perfection, then that's the reason why you always feel unsatisfied in any relationship. But if you can see your partner's effort, if you can see their love, if you can see how they strive to take care of you, to love you, to have this, if you can have this mindset of abundance and feeling grateful for all the things that go right in your life, no matter how small, then your life will be so much happier, you will feel so much happier, and you will see the good in people even more. Okay? Yeah, you need to be very brutally honest with yourself, including about yourself. And then you will be able to see opportunities everywhere. I think you are someone who is a little bit nitpicky sometimes. And maybe that's because you have this tendency to be so hard on yourself. So I want to clarify this gratitude card, and then we will ask the question as to whether or not these pick a card readings, what these pick a card readings told you about your love life is true. Please clarify gratitude for pile C about their love life. The things pick a card told them about their love life. The gratitude card, can you clarify? Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have the sun. Yeah, the sun. See brightness in all things. And we have the Four of Swords. This big bad wolf is like your fears. Your fears, your... we have Three Swords as well. And Three Swords is disappointment and grudges. So you have to you have to rest. You have to defeat, you have to you have to still your fears. So every time you feel very sensitive, you feel a little bit irritated by your partner, take some time off so that your irritation won't go berserk and result in a fight, in a bad, ugly fight. If it's just a small flaws in your ex-partner, or maybe, but this reading is for singles, but if you are not single, if you ever find yourself getting irritated by slightest mistake or weaknesses in your partner, and you always get irritated and you bear grudges, it will grow and grow and grow until it becomes this big bad wolf. And you have to keep that from happening. You have to go somewhere, cool down, so that your big bad wolf will calm down, and then you choose to focus on the positive. Okay? And disclaimer, this again is not for relationship that is clearly abusive. Okay? So if your partner likes to say things about you that that you know are not true, say that you are incompetent, that you are ugly, that you are whatever, gaslighting you, saying something that devalues your worth, your self-worth, then that is not a healthy relationship. I'm talking about relationship that is fairly healthy. Okay, a relationship that is not with a megalomaniac or with a psycho. Okay, so yeah, just a disclaimer there, because I know that there will be some people saying in the comments, oh, but my partner beat me up and always say bad things about me. Do I have to be grateful of that? No, 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 no. It's not what I meant. Okay, that's why you have to do a self-reflection. So this also, if your relationship, if you feel that your relationship is not healthy, or you don't like being in a relationship for now, then I think it's time for you to maybe seek your happiness somewhere else, or to find what really brings you true joy. Okay. So let's see what the whether the what the pick a card said about your love life is true. For my singles who choose pile 3, are the pick a card readings they have watched on their love life have been true in general. How true are the pick a cards about their love life? How true? How true are the pick a cards of the We have be assertive. Okay, so I think this is saying communication is important. So I think in your previous relationship, probably your partner often disappoint you because you don't tell them what you like or dislike. Example about the food. So if your partner buy you food that you don't like, maybe it's because they don't know what kind of food that you like or don't like, or maybe you haven't told them clearly enough. You expect them to read your mind, and of course that's impossible. So open communication is important in having a healthy love life. And we also have recovery. Okay, so for some of you, probably your partner was the one who is ungrateful, and in that case you need to heal from that relationship. But I think this recovery can also mean that you need to heal whatever it is that makes you feel easily irritated by other people's shortcomings, even though those shortcomings are not major, are not significant. So it's like your partner, your friends, they are probably good people. They care about you, but sometimes you have differences. And when you have differences with them, you always feel like this Four of Swords here. You always feel like inside, like why these people cannot understand me. And it's not so much their fault as there is something within you that make you feel like, yeah, it's like a lack mindset or insecurities. I forgot what there is another term I wanted to say, but I forgot. Yeah, but basically anything that makes you expect perfection from everybody instead of looking at the positive things. This is something that you have to heal from. So, whether or not the picker cards that you watch about your love life so far is true, if you feel that you have been assertive in your relationship, like you have tried to communicate with your partner clearly on what you like and dislike, and they have listened to you, but they still repeat their mistakes, then maybe it's not a good relationship for you. Or if you have tried to have a healthy, open communication with your partner or with your friends, with any relationship you had before, and those people refuse to listen to you, or they kind of dismiss you, then it's not your fault. Then it's time for you to heal or recover from that, okay? So you know which one is true. You know which one is true. So this is not a clear yes or no as to whether those pick a card readings are right about your love life. But if there is something that is true, is that you have to do a self-reflection on what actually happened in your previous relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, and use that as a guide for your future relationship, okay? So now we will see what is the truth about your love life. What your love life will be like. What is the truth about your love life? What will it be like? What is the future on your love life? The world. King of Wands, Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups again. One more maybe. Ooh. One more. Knight of Cups, okay. Wow, all these cards are positive. I don't see anything bad here. So I think with this gratitude card, I think you have everything actually. You already have everything. Like there is no such thing as perfection. The world is about seeing all the goods and enjoying, celebrating it. It's about coming victoriously to the other side. The King of Wands, Nine of Cups. I think you are a lot of love, a lot of I don't know, I don't see anything that needs. It's almost like you already there. You already have everything that you need actually. You don't need your partner to be any more perfect. You don't need your friends to be any more perfect. Let me grab some clarifiers. So I don't know if some of you here are actually already in a relationship. Even though I made it clear that this reading is primarily, exclusively for singles, maybe you have been wondering if this person is going to come back, or maybe is this relationship meant to be? Well, the answer is yes, 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 yes. I don't see any no. I don't see anything wrong in your life or in your capability to you have a such loving, radiant energy, and your future in love is very assured. So please clarify the world on the truth of pile number that. I think this is saying that once you have done this self-reflection, once you have, that is often is about change, and that is unpleasant. Like even the Pope here, the Pope is the person who is closest to God, the head of religion. Even he is afraid of death. So that is confronting us to that is confronting us to face our worst qualities, like, because we have the gratitude card here, maybe you need to learn more gratitude, and maybe even as I read this, you probably feel a little bit offended. And that means that you need to do this work in order for you to have a healthy, loving relationship. Maybe you have this romantic notion that a great relationship is all rainbow and sunshine. But no, it's really not. There will be some frictions. but you have to see the, you have to like reflect on the overall, the big picture. Oh, okay, the world can also mean the big picture. You have to see the big picture and see, despite all these, despite the frictions, despite the fact that maybe sometimes with the King of Wands, maybe sometimes my partner uh, feels like a little bit bossy, or maybe you are a little bit bossy. It's like those kind of question you need to ask yourself. But the most important question is, are you happy overall? Maybe you have overlooked this happiness because um, you desire something better, or you desire perfection, or I don't know, you desire a kind of relationship that are in Hindi movies because there are a lot of Indians Hindi references here. Maybe you want your relationship to be like all romantic, like the romance movies. But the word card beginning all this spread is saying you are already there, and that romantic relationship like in romance movies never really exists. No, the real romantic relationship, love relationship in real life are peppered by uh, ups and downs, are full of ups and downs. And as long as you and your partner know deep in your heart that you are in love with each other, and you want to be with each other no matter what, then that is the most important thing. Please clarify the King of Wands. The Moon. Somebody here is ambitious. Somebody here is a little bit bossy, and you kind of need to do this self-reflection. This is like a moon card, right? I mean, the reflection is confusing, and the moon card is confusing. It's like sometimes, okay, sorry, I think I lost connection for a bit. It's like sometimes you wonder, am I being ungrateful, or is my person a jerk, you know? And you need to if the, oh, okay, so that's why we have the Eight of Cups. You need to take some time alone to reflect on this relationship, or your previous relationship rather, if you are single now. So you need some time to take some time alone to reflect on previous relationship, to 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 ask yourself, what is it that make you happy in a relationship, and is it possible in real life? So you have to let go of illusion. You have to let go of the illusion that your partner is some superman who can meet your every needs. Relationship has to be an equal give and take. Relationship in real life is not you as a damsel of distress being rescued by someone, the Knight of Cups, and then you live happily ever after. No, it's all about you loving each other and having a clear a clear open communication, and that is the most important. You filling each other's cups, not just one person filling another. So this can go both ways. So I don't know if I hope you are not confused with this. So whether the pick a card readings on love life you have watched is true, only you can answer. What is the problem in this relationship? Is it me? Is it them? Or is it both of us? Or is it something else? Please clarify the Nine of Cups. We have the Tower. I think, yeah. Oh my God, I just noticed that these are all major arcanas. I think, yeah, you have to reform your belief on romantic love. It's not like in the Hindi movies, okay? It's full of small tower moments. It's full of tests. But as long as you steadfastly stand by each other, then it is a perfect relationship. Okay? Don't set your bar too high, like unrealistically high, okay? Please clarify the Ten of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So maybe your previous partner, they show you love not by flowers, not by chocolates, not by poetries, but by taking care of you. And you probably don't, you expect them to be more romantic. But the thing is that love comes in different way. What is most important is that they are committed to you, they love you, and they want to take care of you, period. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Wow, the Devil. Yeah, I think this is saying that you are too obsessed with romantic love, as in the fairy tales or in the movies. And even now, Disney movies are more realistic when portraying romantic love. Like, there are fights, there are disagreements. But what is most important is not the Knight of Cups who is, who will serenade you to bed, or say, compose songs for you. No. What is most important is the deed. What they do in their everyday life, that you can see that can assure you that they care for you. Maybe they save for your education. Maybe they cook for you every night, even though their food tastes horrible. But they try. So you have to reform it. This is all about reformation and getting rid of illusion. Get rid of the idea that your partner has to be in a certain way, has to be a Superman, has to be an Iron Man, has to be a Captain America. Okay? So, if the pick a card readings that you have watched on your love life told you the same thing, then yes, they are correct. But if the pick a card readings that you have watched told you you deserve better, you should set your standards higher, check with yourself first. So I don't want to say whether it's right or wrong. This is you, and only you can find the truth by really looking at yourself in the mirror, like figuratively, and ask yourself, and preferably alone, so that you will not be affected by so much noises. And ask yourself, what made our relationship didn't work? Is it me, is it them, or is it both of us? And what should we do? Maybe both of you, maybe you and your partner need to reform your preconceived notion of what a good perfect relationship is. A perfect relationship is not perfect, but you find love, you find a lot to be grateful for in those imperfections. Okay, so by the way, the bottom of the deck is strength. So strength is about patience, is about taming the wildness inside you, and like stand in your power, be assertive, but in a loving way. Okay, in a loving way, not in an accusatory way, or in a way where you seek to win. You should never listen to respond, but listen to understand. That's what strength is all about. Okay, so advice for you. Advice for pile C, about their love life. Singles who choose pile C. Okay, you got two. First is Jack-o'-lantern, protection. Second is Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. So I'm going to read these cards. Jack-o'-lantern, protection. Oh Jack, let me carve my protection. Shine your fire outwards. Evil, rejection, and reflection. Again, that word reflection. Okay. Halloween wouldn't be the same without... Okay, I will just read the meaning. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this. Shoot Jack shine His light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. Okay, so for those of you, if you have had relationship in which your partner is a romantic person maybe, but they don't treat you well, then you may revisit your idea on what love should be like, and you should reflect on yourself what love truly is, and be assertive in stating what you want. Okay, I think this can also mean that, okay, in the Halloween tarot, the ace, the pumpkins is the pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles in Halloween tarot is the Queen of Pumpkins, and we have pumpkin here, Jack-o'-lantern. So again, your partner may be like, if you have had several relationships before, and you have had partners who are like maybe not handsome, maybe they look like this jack-o'-lantern, or maybe they are scary, or maybe they are silly, and sometimes you just, oh, this person is embarrassing me, but they love you, they protect you, then that is love. That is true love. Okay, so maybe love is not the way you used to imagine it. Again, this can also mean that you have been in toxic relationship with people you thought were ideal, and so you have to take that lesson from there and establish your boundaries better later. And instead of, falling into, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, you have to like, no, listen, we have to talk, be assertive, we have to talk. I don't care if you serenade me every night, I don't care if you write me poetries, but you should not never take me for granted, like expect me to cook for you every night without you helping, something like that. Okay, Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. What's this all about? I'm not going to read everything. Should the slinky black cat cross your path through this oracle, know that good luck and fortune will be meeting you promptly. Yeah. So that's why your cards are so bright. So your future in love is very bright. But again, I think all this death, moon, tower, devil, I think this is saying that the partner that will become your true love is someone that you don't expect, someone that is not your type. That's why we have the black cat. Some people consider black cat as bad luck, but others consider black cat as good luck. So it's relative. So don't limit yourself to the kind of lovers in romance movies, but be willing to reflect on your previous relationship and learn about what kind of partner is good for you. It may not be the kind of partner that you used to imagine in your fantasy. Okay? Also know that your luck will be even luckier if you are prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. That is gratitude. So if you learn to appreciate every kindness, even though it's flawed, but what is most important is not the result, it's the effort. So if someone makes an effort to show you that they care, appreciate it, feel grateful about it, and you will see that the world is so much brighter, that the world is not as bleak as in this Eight of Cups. Actually, the happiness is in front of you if you bother to look at them and to appreciate them. So don't be like in this tunnel vision in which you expect your friends and your partner and your loved ones to treat you specific way, because even if what they did is not wasn't something that you like, if the effort and the intention is good, it means that they still care for you. And if you don't like something, you can always tell them nicely, companionably. Be assertive in a loving way if you don't like something, and talk about it, communicate about it, okay? Don't be quick to cancel anyone just because they are different. As long as they treat you well, then it's something to be grateful for. Appreciate small kindness. Appreciate small blessing. It will do good on your future love life, okay? So last advices for pile C on their love life. Last advice for pile C on their love life. Last advice, please. Just one card, and then we were done. Why there is nothing coming out? Advice for pile C on their love life, please. Oh no. Advice on pile C for pile C, please, on their love life. Advice for pile C. I don't think they have anything more to say. Advice on pile C on their love life. What's wrong with these cards? Advice on for pile C on their love life. Advice for just one card, please. No, I don't think that the cards want to talk. I will just use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Advice for pile C on their love life. Advice for pile C on their love life. Purity. Yeah. So it's all about motives. So if and the other cards that fell out are fruition, abundance, and attraction. So if you are grateful for what you have, if you are grateful for your kind partner, even though they are not perfect, it will attract more good things and blessing to your life, okay? So yeah, I guess that's it. There's nothing more I can say. Your pile is the most complicated of all the piles. So, but I hope you get something from that reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please click like, subscribe to my channel, and I will put details in the description box below on how to book private reading if you want to have one. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll see you in the next pick a card reading. Bye bye everyone.